Hey everybody, Paperclip here again, going to be playing some more EU4 today. Again is Manipur in the Animal Kingdom, where we pretty much have all the land that we need for this achievement. And then some. We actually own a decent chunk of Hindustan as well. Which Delhi basically owns all of the rest of, besides like the bit that Malwa owns, but yeah, we own all of Bengal, and we're starting to own a little bit of Coromandel, and we own a little bit of Burma, and we own a good portion of Tibet. We own 6 provinces out of okay, we don't own that much of Tibet, but we own a good amount of Tibet anyway. Kham has no allies, so if we really wanted to, we could take the rest of Kham. That would give us potentially more trade power over here in Chengdu, which means we could, even though all the money's already coming down here, so nah, I take that back. There's really not a point. Let's send a guy down there. Oh. Just get extra power up here in Bengal. There we go. That again? That's the second time we've gotten that in like a couple years. That's stupid. Where's the variety? How come Khmer can keep us as a valid rival is what I want to know. Lazang, yeah, whatever. We'll do Lazang. Let's go ahead and make that a state, and we'll go ahead and core all of them as state cores. Skarhat and Kurda and Kudak are all pretty damn good now. These two are still pretty expensive. We could knock this one down. I mean, they're probably going to rebel anyway, so we probably should just knock it down. And this one we can't really do anything to, because we recently... Wait, why can't we do this? The minimum value is 75%. Oh. That's why. Well, there we go. I didn't realize that was a whole separate state entirely. So how many states do we have now? We have 12 states, still 1 territory, Assam. So, I mean, we're going to get Koshi separatists anyway. Might as well just lower it and just fight them. I still can't believe we had 2 stability drops back to back. It's shameful. On the bright side, our guy did live old enough for this guy to come into power without a Regency Council, so that's nice. I did not expect that to happen. We'll go for the Diplo Rep guy and the Land Force Limit Modifier guy, sure. We make plenty enough money to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of like 4 of these mercs. So I really don't want to keep paying for all these mercs. And we're gonna go ahead and get 3 more infantry being built up. I really don't want to take a loan, but that mercantilism sounds pretty nice. Either that or I tank their influence and they still stay somewhat loyal. Tell you what, just do that. nobility, and clergy. There you go. Now leave me alone. You got more land, so don't want to hear about it. You know what, how is our... Yeah, I might as well turn it off. Why did Hindu zealots rise up in Bastar? He's already Hindu. I don't know. It's weird if you ask me. Balasur is getting close. Then we just have to do Kurta, Garhat, Kosha Joe, integrate him and do all them. So this is permanently, that's only for a bit. Let's improve relations with him so we can start integrating him as soon as possible. We can go ahead and pay a little bit more towards fighting corruption. There we go. Just keep it on a downward trend, that's all I'm asking. I'm gonna wait until we core all of them, just so we don't get this civil war popping up. So what's our manpower now? Almost 29,000. That's pretty damn good. That really is pretty damn good. We own a lot of the good stuff in our area. Is Ming guaranteeing us still? Yeah, our independence is guaranteed by Ming still. It's so weird. I don't know why Ming wants to guarantee our independence. How much more can we improve relations? A little bit. If they weren't hostile, they would accept the royal marriage, which means we could probably get an alliance with him if he wasn't hostile. So that's 4 cannons, 7 infantry, 1 cavalry. Let's get another one so we have 2 cavalry. That kind of sucks. Because isn't this considered domestic? It is. So that just took a hit. So domestic trade power minus 33%. That sucks. What are you gonna do? We can have 40 troops now. So our force limit is going up. I think in Delhi's at 53 now, but we've definitely went up way more than he's gone up. Between me and Malwa, it's 40 and 47 now, so we have 97 troops. We could survive a war with Ming, along with Ava, who has 19,000, so yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Trade range, I think I'd rather get the next Diplo tech. It's time to start getting tech again, because we're probably falling behind again. Yeah, see, we're falling quite far behind. 9, 9, 10, 8, 10, 11, 8, 10, 11, 9, 10, 13, 8, 10, 11. 10, 10, 13. So yeah, I definitely want to... Should probably knock up funding again. Knock down corruption enough that we're not running a deficit. Because I think we're going to have to do something about all these Nepalese separatists. Let's see. So we need Kurda, we need Katak, and we need Garhat. So Kurda, we could do Garhat, we can do, let's do Garhat, just because it's the easiest one to do of all the ones over here. We're very close to teching up a military again, so that's nice. We've learned of a lot of Western Africa. Like Cuba, Mali, and a bunch of other people. It looks like Mali came all the way up to here. Brazil is still not very developed. We know about Muscovy now. Interesting. Ming is still hostile with us. The shame is if he wasn't hostile, we could get that royal marriage, and we could definitely get alliance with Ming. Well, that was pretty easy. Tirhudi separatists are probably gonna spawn, so let's go ahead and sit over here. Just so when they spawn, we can take care of them too. Wutsang separatists might spawn. I don't know. I'm not too worried about the Utsang ones though. We could go to war with him. Sind and Yarkand would join. Malawa would not join. Ava thinks it's distant, so he won't join. It's nuts that all these guys literally have all the same allies. Like, they're all allied, they're all allied, they're all allied, they're all allied. They're like the four-person alliance down there. They don't need no help from no one. Go ahead and start building up more towards our force limit. I think Mao just had some rebels somewhere. Manipur gains absent merchant. Yeah, just take 10 Diplo power. Like, I'm really worried about 10 Diplo power. It's 10 Diplo power. It's not that big of a deal. Slowly but surely. Could always insult Delhi. Are we embargoing Delhi? Why are we not embargoing Delhi? That was really dumb of me to not be embargoing Delhi. Embargo Khmer. And who's the other one? Lana? Zhang. There we go, because that's just some free power projection. And then we can insult Delhi. And there we go. That'll help get us +1 of all the monarch points for a while longer. So that way we can try and bang out some more of this tech. I'd like to be 10, 10, 12. If I can be 10, 10, 12, I'll feel like I'm on par with everyone else at least. Now we have enough to integrate him. No chance of the Ottomans. No real chance. I mean, Bukhara actually has a pretty good chance. He would pay me $215 for that province. I'm not going to sell it, even though it is 217 for a crappy 6 development mountain province. It'll make Ming more strong. Even though he'd probably like me for it. Who are your rivals? Korea, Zhang. You rivaled Malwa. He rivaled Malwa. Why would you rival Malwa? Come on, guys, just spawn already. I just want to kill you and get this over with. Who are you allied with? Delhi, Gujarat. How strong is Gujarat? Are you worth my time? Kind of. I'd rather have Vijayanagar, but I'm pretty sure he hates me. Let's improve relations with him. I don't want southern India. You can have southern India. Even though it's like part of the most valuable area in India, you can have it. Ah, another free 5 prestige. Very nice. Very nice. And now we also have Utsang separatists that are about to spawn. I like how the Utsang separatists spawned before the Tirhudi separatists, and these guys have been at 90% like the entire time. Oh, now they spawn. But they spawn in the province that I was not at. Of course. Well, it looks like we're gonna siege this back. Unfortunately, apparently we just had to take a loan, and now we have to lose stability, which means we're in risk of this disaster going again. So I have to get that up, so that way this doesn't tick, so that way I really just wish our king would die, so our risk of freaking civil war would just go away. If I just brought these two over, how much attrition would they suffer then? None. Screw you guys. Come on, attack me. Attack me in the mountains. Exactly. That's why you don't attack people in the mountains. Because it ends horribly every time. Let's see. I could build one in Cuttack. think that's probably useful. Or I could just get my marketplaces. Let's just get the marketplaces. Oh, Ava, sure, we'll have another royal marriage with you. They're fighting pretender rebels right now. They will do just fine. Estimated to be done 1587, so it would take us 10 years. Alright, we'll start doing that now. Well, Vijayanagara is pretty much never going to be our friend. Gujarat might be our friend. Very slim might. Yarkand would definitely not be our friend. Bukhara would probably be our friend. Unless he's changed his attitude. He kind of has changed his attitude. I don't know about Bukhara anymore. So the past like 5-6 episodes of this, things have really been falling into place for this achievement. Because we now own enough stuff over here to where... How much development do we own? 363. Let's take a look at where we stand in the grand scheme of things as far as development goes. 363. We have more than Malwa, not by a ton. Vijayanagar still has a little more than us. Delhi has a considerable amount more than us. They don't have too much more manpower than us, where Vijayanagar has a ton more. And then besides that, it's basically Europe and then China. Tunis has 307 development? Really? Wow, Tunis, you're actually pretty impressively big. I don't see this happen very often with Tunis, him get that big. I kind of just want to go towards Yampur. I'm getting a little bored of not going to war with people. So I'm definitely thinking I should probably go to war with Yampur. See, Pegu still makes way too much money from this. But because of his alliances, I can't really do much about it. We can start doing Kurda. And start doing Kurda, what the hell. Let's go take out these guys. We'll have these guys here on the side as backup. So we lost about 3,000. Little more than I wanted to lose, but still not too bad. So we can tech up in Diplo, definitely. Costs us a bunch of money to upgrade. Oh, let's knock down our funding there. Knock down rooting out corruption. Advisors are costing us a good amount. What else is? Maintenance of the army. Because of reinforcements and mercenaries. We still have 2 mercs, it looks like. I'll leave them for now, just so we have 31,000 troops. So that way we still have a pretty decent army presence. Is Com at war? No, Com is not at war. We're getting close. We are getting close. Just got these 2 provinces. That province, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to convert 8 more provinces. Beginning in 1578, Ming faced almost a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within and bringing it to the verge of collapse. Our nation is struggling both socially and economically as famine and war plague our people, and the growing opposition against the aristocracy and church has resulted in a series of rebellions and assassination attempts, amongst other things. Yeah, he's not doing well. Too bad you didn't want that alliance, dude. Well, since he has internal conflicts, maybe I could go ahead and build a spy network against him and maybe get some provinces out of this. You know, I'd like to get like that, and that. Like just make a snake over to Chengdu. Because if I could get Chengdu, I could transfer more trade down into Bengal. Slowly learning about more and more countries. Isn't this just... No, that's actually pretty valuable. Production good here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, for 0.25 every month, yeah. So that's an extra 3 a year. Means you would take like 33 years. Like 34 years, I guess, with inflation and all to pay that back. We know of Funj? We don't know of Funj. I'm surprised Funge has actually grown. Funge never grows. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I should probably just put a cut in this episode here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, bye-bye.